You cut your way out of your own tent into -30 degrees Celsius because whatever is inside is worse. This happened in the Ural Mountains during the brutal winter of 1959. 9 experienced student hikers pitch a single, large tent on an open, exposed slope. There are no trees here, just a relentless wind that sharpens the snow into glass. Sometime after midnight, the silence breaks. The seams of the tent fill with sound, a pressure you'd feel in your teeth. The heavy canvas bowing inward like a pair of lungs taking a breath. Then, knives flash. The wall of their only shelter is sliced open. From the inside, a string of bare footprints, some just in socks, leads down the hill in a strangely neat line. As if no one wanted to be the first to panic and run. At the edge of the tree line, they build a small, furious fire by a large cedar. Branches are snapped 10 feet up the trunk, the bark scored with what looked like fingernail marks. Their clothing is all wrong for the deep cold. Some have almost none at all. Days later, searchers find the tent half buried in snow. Inside, their boots are still lined up neatly by the entrance. Cameras are found, their final frames showing only darkness and swirling snow. The stove is assembled but was never lit. A notebook entry simply reads, "Everything is fine, and nothing would stay fine." The first bodies near the extinguished fire, then others on the path back to the tent. The last are discovered months later in a ravine, buried under feet of snow. These bodies have catastrophic injuries, crushed ribs, shattered skulls, the kind of internal damage you'd see in a high-speed car wreck. Yet, strangely, there's no external bruising, no sign of where the immense force came from. A few are missing their tongues and eyes. The official report attributes this to natural scavenging, because it is simpler than admitting the mountain itself might have taken them. That same night, local villagers reported seeing strange orange spheres hovering and moving in the sky. Investigators officially concluded the cause was a compelling natural force and promptly closed the fire. Decades have passed, and theories have multiplied like weeds. A secret avalanche, a rare weather event called a katabatic wind, disorienting infrasound, a secret weapons test. But the central questions remain. The tent remains the most haunting clue, a deliberate surgery cut into the canvas, and that straight, orderly line of footprints leading into nothing. What if one of their cameras had captured one more clear frame? What if the wind hadn't shifted to cover their tracks? What if they had simply camped within the safety of the tree line instead of out on that open slope? 9 people chose to step out of their only shelter into certain death. And whatever convinced them to do it never left a single track of its own. Thanks for watching. If you find these kinds of stories as fascinating as I do, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more. Stay curious.